This week in her Flip Side column, NBR's Dita DeBoni is going for an uplifting topic. That is to say breasts, and the market trends currently battering the sale of underwire bras. Dita, what is happening in this market?
In this market, Maria, the underwire bra is losing steam. So we've read a lot of articles, and probably you've read some of them. I've read some of them recently about how bras are going out the window. What is primarily happening is that overall bra sales are down because some young women in particular don't see any need to wear a bra. But even those that are wedded to their bras are choosing to wear bras that don't have underwire in them. So more and more bras are being made comfortable. They're either two pieces of cloth strung together with a bit of string, or, obviously more high-tech than that, but without the underwire.
Well, we all know that underwire is an instrument of torture.
Yes.
But is the market catching up with that trend then? That this is something younger women in particular just don't want anymore?
So at one point, bra makers were a conglomerated market, so there were only big players. And then after COVID and the Me Too movement and everything, there's been this explosion of small start-up bra companies, lingerie companies. Those guys are with the trends. It's those big players that are sort of struggling to catch up with this. But they have to face the fact of a new reality of the new generation of wants. And these young women are not that keen on bras. So to make them as unobtrusive, as un-bra-like as possible. What I'm saying in my article is when I was young, getting a bra was a big deal and it was cool and, you're a woman and all that kind of thing. There was a lot of, what do you call it? It was like procedure, ceremony around it. Now it's like, it's almost something that they don't want to do.
And it's not just bras, is it? I mean, there's a sort of a pushback against a lot of the things that were considered absolutely must-dos when we were young, sort of hair removal and makeup and that kind of thing. There's a real change in trend, isn't there?
Absolutely, and I think these are all going hand in glove with other things. COVID has accelerated this trend. People are working from home. They don't need all these things. As people are returning to the office, there is some sort of slight recovery of the lingerie market, but again, comfort is more important now than sexy, and so retailers really have to pay attention to that.
It's a wonder they haven't sort of cottoned on to that before, really. I mean, just in your own experience going hunting for comfortable apparel,
yes,
you kind of wonder why there isn't more of it available.
That's right. And I mean, in the 1990s and say the 200s, Victoria's Secret was one of the largest in the world, and they were very influential in terms of what they put out, lots of lace and kind of really, really sexy male gaze lingerie, and I think it's a hangover from those years, even though Victoria's Secret itself has actually gone into a huge slump and has not been able, it's one of those big producers, not been able to keep up with the trend of a changing ecosystem.
And do you believe it's affecting local brands as well, like Bend On, for example?
I think Bend On is trying to do the full range from what I can see, and because Bend On won't do interviews very much with people unless it's promoting bras, it's hard to sort of put that question to them, but their range seems quite diverse, and Rose and Thorn and others are sort of moving into that area. But then you've got the likes of Nisa in Wellington, who it's an immigrant-run bra production facility, and they make nothing with underwire at all, and they charge a premium price for it, and it's a good quality product. There are those popping up all over the place.
And they're using ethical fabrics and stuff like that as well.
That's right, and paying above the living wage and that kind of thing. And there are new trends coming in. I was reading quite a lot about this tape that you can put on your chest, which sounds terrible and very painful to remove, possibly. But people like Kim Kardashian use that for special events. They don't bother with a bra. They just put this tape on and it just tapes up, or you can tape out, or, whatever you have to do for your own shape. So technology continues to move apace.
Dita DeBoni, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.